Hey, what's going on guys, this is Dr. Apolly, and today we're going to talk about something that I thought was pretty common sense, but for some reason I see a lot of people claiming this. And assuming you read the title, you know that this is Smash Ultimate potentially being a melee killer. As someone who has quite a bit of knowledge about Smash 4 and, a decent amount of knowledge about melee, I feel that my opinion on the matter is slightly more educated than a lot of other people's. This isn't anything new. People said Smash 4 is gonna be the new melee killer when that game was coming out, but obviously that didn't happen. But I'm seeing it quite a bit more for Smash Ultimate, and it makes sense why they say that because they're bringing back a lot of melee mechanics and a lot of melee features like edge guarding. So for people who aren't really all that educated on melee, it's easy to see why this could be seen as a sort of melee killer game. But I'm ready to tell you that it's not. And that is for one fundamental reason. Smash 4 and subsequently Smash Ultimate are a lot more akin to that of quote-unquote real fighting games. Being helped by Namco Bandai, it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. For those of you who don't know, those are the guys who created Tekken. Nintendo likely hired them because they feel like it would help the game be more competitive. In Smash 4 there are two stocks, akin to 2 rounds in Street Fighter. Now, Ultimate doesn't have 2 stocks, but it took a lot of other stuff from fighting games like parries and grab cancels. Ledge trapping is similar to corner pressure, and kill confirms can even be seen as sort of your health bar depleting and you moving on to the next round. Compared to Melee, the combos in Smash 4 are nerfed. They're more like a 1-2 and done as opposed to super long-winded combos in Melee. Edge guards are weaker, platform movement is nerfed, and even recoveries are better. When you think about all these changes, you can tell that there's a real design philosophy difference between Smash 4 and Melee. Alright, now before I move on, I understand that Melee wasn't actually made for competitive play, but let's just pretend it is for simplicity's sake. The fundamental game design philosophies are at odds. Smash 4 buffing everyone's recoveries makes it so that it's really hard to kill yourself. In traditional fighting games, you can't kill yourself, so they don't really want you to kill yourself in this game. They want you to win strictly by overpowering your opponent. There aren't any platforms in traditional fighters, so they wanted to reduce the amount of platform movement. I know I'm talking a lot about Smash 4, but the same designers are working on this game. And from what we've seen, the same design philosophy is still at hand. Yes, they are beginning to take more influence from Melee, but they are also taking more influence from traditional fighting games. Super Smash Bros. In general, but especially Melee, is nothing like a traditional fighter. Melee is the peak, the pinnacle, the epitome of platform fighters. I'm not necessarily saying it's better than Smash 4 or Ultimate is going to be, but what I'm saying is that it takes everything physically possible unique about platform fighters and pushes it to its max. Platform movement? Check. Shield properties? Check. Edge guarding, edge hogging, self-destructs? They're all a check. All things traditional fighting games don't have, and what fundamentally separates Smash from traditional fighters. And as I mentioned, Smash 4 is a lot more like a traditional fighter than Melee is. And with that same design philosophy going into Ultimate, I see it extremely unlikely that this game is going to be any sort of melee killer. Another reason I don't think they're gonna fully embrace wave dashing. It would change up so much. It goes completely against their game design philosophy. Wave dashing is non-committal movement that can lead to some insane baits and movement options. So I think it's really unlikely that Smash Ultimate is going to fully adopt this technique. Looking at the comments section of my own videos, I see that people who play traditional fighting games are far more likely to play Smash 4 or Ultimate compared to Melee. It's more similar to what they're used to, and it doesn't hurt their hands. It goes the other way around from my experience too. Fans of the current Smash game are far more likely to play a traditional fighting game than a Melee player because of the fundamental design philosophy. Your experience may vary. You might know far more Melee players like Leffen who play traditional fighting games, but I'm speaking from my experience. I also know a few more Smash 4 players than Melee players, which makes my results more biased towards Smash 4. But I'm just speaking from my own experience. In fact, this entire video is mostly just my own experience and my own theorizing. None of this is confirmed. Don't even take anything I say in this video as fact. This is just someone stating his own opinion and theorizing about Smash. It's easy for a Smash 4 soon to be Ultimate player to be overwhelmed by Melee because of the huge contrast in game design. I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but the game design philosophy are just at such contrasting odds, which ironically makes it so a Smash 4/Ultimate player is probably going to be better off and feel more at home playing a traditional fighting game than one within its same series. Ultimate feels like what Smash would look like if you took the same premise and fundamental gameplay, being like ledge stuff and percents, and put a traditional fighting game twist on it. Parries, grab cancels, not being able to run past your opponent, and many other little things that are probably going to be added or that I forgot, are all things found in traditional fighting games which Ultimate implements. All little things that are probably going to annoy Melee players. Now, depending on how you interpret this video, this could be seen as a bash on Smash 4 or a bash on Melee, but it's really not. I'm just doing my best to explain the fundamental differences between the two games. Edgeguarding, combos, and movement are what I feel the main things that turn off Melee players from Smash 4. And it's because of how Namco Bandai is used to making fighting games that they probably decided to do this. They realized some of their mistakes and are trying to fix them for Ultimate, which I greatly do appreciate, and which is why I think Melee players and Smash 4 players are probably going to like Ultimate a lot more than they liked Smash 4. Ultimate is definitely going to bridge the community a lot more than Smash 4 or Brawl ever did. I'm not trying to sway Melee players away from trying to give Ultimate a shot. I think you honestly should, and Smash 4 players likewise. I think you guys should all give Melee a shot. But until the fundamental game design philosophy changes, these two games will forever be separate, and they will never completely bridge. Which is why Smash Ultimate will not be a Melee killer. Thank you guys for watching. I talked a lot about the two different sides of the Smash community in this video. If you want to hear me talk about it more, or you're still kind of unfamiliar with it, I have two videos where I go into great detail on the two communities. Two videos I'm going to be putting in the cards and in the description if you're curious. That'll be it for me in this video. Alright, peace.